In front of us, the roundabout, named after Charles de Gaulle, and in the middle of this roundabout, you can see the plastic palm tree here in the center of Warsaw. This palm tree begins Jerusalem Avenue. In a moment, we are going to go left, turn left, and we are going to drive along Jerusalem Avenue. Okay. To your right here, the park named. We are on the the greatest Polish pianist. Composer, the one who made Polish classics, the main entrance to the office of our Prime Minister, are located in parks and gardens, musicians, poets, writers. And in front of it, to your right, the memorial to the Polish Home Army. On the memorial, you can see P with an anchor, which is the symbol of the Polish resistance movement. P stands to the square where we began our tour earlier this morning. In a moment, to your right, you will see our hotel. The Sheraton Hotel is in the city. In front of it, you're Alexander. This church was built on the plan of the Pantheon from Rome. Actually, it's the Roman originals. This place will be crowded. On the left side here, Café Blikle, which is the oldest in the morning. Many of them are closed, and of course there are not so many people now here. Nowy Świat, once again that's the name of the street, the New World Street. Universe from geo to heliocentric in the 15th century. In front of it now is buried at the Père Lachaise cemetery in Paris. According to his last will, his older sister Ludwika brought his heart from France to Poland. In front of it is the statue of Cardinal Wyszyński. Cardinal Stefan Wyszyński, very famous Polish hotel. To your right, ladies and gentlemen, the Polish White House, the residence and the office of our president. Bronisław Komorowski is the name of the current president of Poland, and here to your right you can see his residence. In front of the palace, the equestrian statue of Prince Józef Poniatowski, and three flags in front of the palace of the president, the flag of the European Union, the flag of... And to your right, the statue of the most, or to the poetry of Goethe, typical romantic style.
Listen to her. We got a little box cap.
You can't take pictures at a distance. You can't.
Someone's in the mood for love. That guy's doing the mating dance to that one.
Let's run into that church, please. So we don't.
Because it was the year when the state of, and of course all the inhabitants of Warsaw, economic changes in our area of Warsaw, and the local authorities preside. And to your right, a statue of a very famous Polish poet, Juliusz Słowacki. The City Hall of Warsaw, today the mayor of Warsaw is a woman. Her name is Hanna Kronkiewicz. Here, and of course we hope for more reconstruction. On the left side you can see the reconstruction. The revolving stage, the moving, is very popular here in Poland, and soldier and day and night. So you can see the soldiers marching to the headquarters of the Polish army. The headquarters are located in the building in front of you to your left, and you can see these three soldiers marching across the square now in front of you to your and very beautiful structures inside the park. Really, all our parks are worth visiting more and better when they have their first exhibitions here. To your left, one of the biggest department stores in the city on Jerusalem Avenue, the main commercial avenue of Warsaw.
It's like Moscow University.
And you can see again the palm tree, ladies and gentlemen, in front of you to your left. High now, as you can see, there are a lot of residential, so people live in flats here, in blocks of flats. Most people. Suspension bridge built in Poland. It was built in the year 2000, and it is called the Millennium Bridge.
Okay, pouring only.
A lot of diplomats reside in this part of the city. A lot of embassies and consulates are located here. As you remember, here to your right, in a moment the Embassy of the United States are going to leave the center of the city, and we are going to go here on the left side, Ujazdowski Garden, with a beautiful statue of Paderewski in it. And the Botanical Garden, the left side. On the right side, the buildings of the Polish government, with the office of the Prime Minister. And in the park to your left, as all over the world, of Independence, here to your left. It used to be the residence of our president, but now the president resides in the palace which I showed you earlier this morning. Churches are built in Poland, are being built. What the old town admired, the new villa possesses. The old town, as you remember, yes, where we were walking earlier this morning, admired naturally the greenery, because there was not so much green. But it was used as a hotel for people who were invited by the Polish government. And who were they? For example, who stayed here in this palace. For example, Charles de Gaulle, he came to Warsaw in 1945. Also, General Dwight Eisenhower, the future president, because a lot of this palace, when it was built in the 17th century, it was owned by many different aristocratic families and royal families until the outbreak of the Second World War, until September 1939, when the family on Dutch paintings you will not find. Dutch paintings also, these are upwards, yes, more colors. Yeah, not here, but no, but this is typical for Dutch paintings. No bright colors. Italian paintings, on the other hand, the main feature is in German. In Meissen, you heard about Meissen, China? Yes. It was created by August II the Strong in the beginning of the 18th century, around the year 1730. And here's the king of China as well. Right? Remember, it was not that's why we chose the setting for this painting. We chose Piazza del Popolo. And this is really not a joke, although it sounds like a joke, but in the middle of Piazza on the left side from the school of also Dutch, yes? Ladies and gentlemen, I know we're a very quiet group. Yes, it's fall. Yes, exactly. The fruit on the ground. Yes, you can see the leaves changing colors and also this is fall. We are now in the undershot part there. As this green piece, especially in the death chamber. But also she was supposed to give children to the king, which means harvest, yes, fruit of love, harvest, yes. So fall, really, ladies and gentlemen, a couple of 15 children. So this was harvest, anyway, so that's why spring and fall, yes, this is the explanation. Everything is it is used as the museum mostly, as the museum, but also is used for special parties. It used to be the desk, ladies and gentlemen. It was the desk of the king. I'm asking how the king wrote on it, yes, okay. And you see these two key. Extremely well related, and we call her the Grey Eminence. The Grey Eminence, you know, like Cardinal Bush, then you're going free one, yes? But let's continue to that. Yes? Yes.
Yeah.